Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to your love reading for this week. This is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate. It is not time specific. You will get this information when you're supposed to get it, divine timing. You can reverse any placements of the characters in the story if you feel that is the right way to go. And if you want to skip any of this shuffling, then there will be a timestamp in the bottom of the description box. I do apologize for not posting last week, Scorpio. It was just, I got hit by a stage of isolation where it was just very difficult and demanding the homeschooling side of it. So anyway, I know there's all sorts of different phases. I don't want to go on about that, but I'm here this week, which is good. Now, I just wanted to do something slightly different for you just at the start of these readings, which is tune in and ask for a message from soul and spirit for your heart. And this is the card that came out, Scorpio, for you, the Scorpion. And what I get is actually the message is, because this represents you, this is you. This is about connecting very deeply within. The message is connecting into who you truly are and connecting in through your heart to deep love, connecting into source energy. And that's this beautiful energy that's coming through for you guys, that's coming through as a message from spirit, connecting in with your own source energy here, your own power. And so, yes, it's just a message of connecting very deeply to your heart this week at this time. So let's pull some cards for who we're dealing with in this situation, Scorpio. But yeah, it's just, I feel that really strongly, that message, a very deep spiritual. And I know the full moon's coming up. I mean, I know it's not time specific, but when at the time of recording, there was a very powerful Scorpion full moon coming up. So, yep. Okay, let's see. What else can we get? We've got Camel has just come out and Crocodile, Scorpio. Now, you know what? I actually just feel like this is you. This is you dreaming of a time when you can, there's a go traveling, or there's a journey here that you're dreaming of. There's this sense of being half in and out of this world at the moment with the crocodile energy. I'm not sensing another person. So that's why, the initial energy was going very deep within. This is looking very deeply at what's happening in your heartscape and what you desire and what you love. Another person may not come up. We'll see what happens. They may. But the crocodile is always half in and out of the water. And I feel like there's this energy coming through of daydreaming, allowing yourself to dream a little bit about those things that are being held in the deep inner recesses of your heart, because the camel's representing a beautiful journey, and it can be it's a journey of the heart. It's definitely a journey of fulfillment and a place that can take you to love and fulfillment. And what that represents for you is going to be something unique for each of you, Scorpio. So, but really you've been called upon to look and see what it is deep within your heart, what path is calling you here. And this could be a person, it doesn't actually have to, I'm not seeing action here. So this is more about just connecting in deeply to the energy and the feel of this. It's not like, okay, now I need to go plan this. And I know that that's impossible right at this moment for most of us. It could be, wishing for a relationship that connects you and makes you feel this way, makes you feel really deeply connected and soul connected. It could just be, wishing for something to open up, and it's just, you might not know what it is, but I feel like there's definitely a calling, and your soul and spirit is wanting you to come back to yourself. Perhaps something that you haven't thought about for a long time. It's just something, I keep getting the word deep recesses of your heart and soul that is coming up, a long cherished. It's absolutely beautiful though, Scorpio. It's beautiful energy. What else have we got coming up? The Crow. So I feel like, strangely, this reading is all about you, Scorpio. It's just about your heart. I don't feel like this is the other person. I feel like here you are again, being very psychic and intuitively connected, the Crow energy is. And so again, it's a message of deeply connecting to yourself and just tuning in intuitively to this future vision that will come to you. So, yeah, it's very, very, very beautiful. I'm going to choose, so it's going to be slightly different reading, but we'll see. I'm going to choose a card from the angels, a message for Scorpio. A message for Scorpio and their beautiful, deep, soulful heart. What do we have, Scorpio, for you? Message, angels, what do you want to say to Scorpio? We have 2 cards have come out. We have yes and we have forgiveness. And that kind of ties in really, really well with the energy that we've been talking about, because to connect in very deeply on that soul level and to get that yes from the universe and to be in the energy of that yes energy where it feels like anything can happen, the gates and the doors to this beautiful journey is opening for you, but it is going to require forgiveness on your behalf. And that might be forgiveness of another person or an act or an aspect of somebody else. It might actually be forgiving yourself as well. So, but yeah, you have been called upon to forgive. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean, it might not, what I'm getting is that initially if someone comes to your mind and it's like anger and it's like, I don't want to have to forgive them, that might not actually be the thing that you need to be forgiving here. You might have to look a little bit deeper. There might be something deeper in the past or some other thing that you need to, just delve a little bit. So there is something that needs to be forgiven here. But I feel like when you do, it's going to be this beautiful release. And yes, you're stepping into this lovely yes energy here. So I'm going to pull another card from the universe, message from the universe here for you, Scorpio. Another message from these beautiful Nature Whispers cards. We have shift your energy. And 1 and the 9 makes 10. And 10 breaks down to a 1, which is it's all about you. So this reading's actually a love reading for yourself and loving yourself and finding that space to love yourself very deeply. And by connecting into that energy of forgiveness and very deep love, those deep dreams, there's a message here to shift your energy in some way or another. In order to create this space for this to happen. It's all about creating a space for you at the moment. Scorpio, my dog just started howling. And it's funny because I keep getting the image of the moon tarot card in my head throughout this reading. That's really the full moon's going to have a real impact, the upcoming full moon. And so, yes, you've been called to shift your energy. And in that card, there are dogs howling at the moon. So it's just an interesting synchronicity. But yes, somehow shift your energy so that you can create the space for this to happen. So let's pull some tarot cards for you and see what we can get as supporting messages for Scorpio around this very highly powerful message from Spirit. I think, it's going to bring so much. It's like this real deep contentment, Scorpio, when I'm tuning into this energy, when I'm being shown this energy. Okay, we have the 5 of Wands, the Magician, and what else wants to come out? And the Hierophant. So, yeah, it's interesting because we're stepping away from that 5 of Wands, which is a collective energy surrounding. It's a conflict as well with a group of people perhaps, but it's also I'm getting this idea of kind of struggling in with a social norm. There's something to do with the status quo because then we have this beautiful Magician energy, which is again stepping into the number 1. And so it's all about you. This week, number 1, you're number 1. Put yourself first. Don't be putting other people first or being caught up in other people's dramas. This is all about you. So you need that space. And then you can step into that Hierophant energy, which is finding a status quo within yourself, finding that faith within yourself, finding that spiritual connection within yourself. And when you do that, you will find that stability within yourself. So it's beautiful, beautiful energy, and it's the ability to say no to people and energies that are taking you in the wrong direction, which is, again, we come back to that shift your energy card that's coming through. So incredibly powerful messages coming through for you to Scorpio. Let's pull, not really, so it's such a different reading. I'm just going to pull some cards for the outcome, Scorpio, the energy as it stands as is. Potential reality that can be created out of this energy that's coming through for Scorpio. What do we have for Scorpio? We've got the Nine of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, and there you are. You've turned up in the Death card. Beautiful. Star card, wishes coming true. Gosh. We've got lots of cards coming out. I just feel like not quite the right one. Just one more. Oh, okay. Celebration. Beautiful. Okay. Three of Cups. So we have here the Nine of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups. So, yeah, for some of you, there is, you might be used to being, there's a defensiveness here with this Nine of Wands energy. You know, you've been hurt in the past. You've fought. It's the wounded warrior. It's very much, it's kind of almost a bit suspicious and reluctant to step into this. Do I trust this? But if you work on it, which we're seeing in that Eight of Pentacles, and you can actually create something tangible out of this, and then there will be celebrations with this Three of Cups energy. And that Five of Wands, where there's a group energy within the group, there is conflict, is transformed into a group energy here with this Three of Cups, but instead there's love, joy, and celebration. So there's a real transformation in your relationship with others. And it's not just one person in particular. It's to do with all, especially I'm getting group energies, but it could definitely be people that are close to you as well, like family or good friends. Even for some of you, getting a work group. But yeah, definitely there's a healing and a coming together here, and there's something beautiful to celebrate at the end of it. So yeah, really, you've very different energies coming through, but very beautiful and incredibly powerful. So I hope this resonates with some of you guys, Scorpio. If you'd like to hear more, please like, subscribe, or leave a comment. Please take care. And if you have a chance to just, tune in somehow, meditate, go find a way. I know it's hard in these times, but if you can just find a way to maybe tune into that soul energy of yours, there's this beautiful, or to your heart more importantly, spend some time listening to what that heart, but I feel like it will come to you anyway. So, but it might just be more stronger and more powerful if you can tune into that. Anyway, take care, Scorpio. I'd love to hear how this resonates with you in the comments. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.